Throughout the annals of time, there are moments that transcend mere history. They are the breathtaking, the extraordinary, and the game-changers. They shape our world, captivate our imagination, and remind us of the power of human endeavors. Join us as we embark on a riveting journey through time, where we unravel the tales of these unforgettable moments. From triumphs that echo through the ages to tragedies that moved nations, these 10 chapters of history will leave an indelible mark on your soul. Prepare to witness the pivotal moments that shaped our world, and discover the stories that continue to resonate with us to this day. Get ready to be captivated, inspired, and awestruck. This is a journey you won't want to miss. The discovery of America. In 1492, Christopher Columbus embarked on a groundbreaking voyage across the Atlantic Ocean, seeking a new trade route to the east and inadvertently discovering the Americas. Columbus and his crew were filled with anticipation as they made landfall on the shores of the Bahamas, opening up a new chapter in world history and forever altering the course of exploration and colonization. This encounter between the old and new worlds brought about a profound exchange of goods, ideas, and diseases. European explorers introduced new crops and livestock to the Americas, while Native American cultures shared their knowledge of agriculture, resulting in a transformative global exchange. The Renaissance and the Age of Enlightenment. The Renaissance, spanning from the 14th to the 17th century, was a period of profound cultural, artistic, and intellectual awakening in Europe. It witnessed a revival of classical knowledge, advancements in art, literature, and scientific inquiry. The Age of Enlightenment, also known as the Age of Reason, emerged in the 17th and 18th centuries. It emphasized reason, logic, and individual liberties, challenging traditional authority and advocating for social and political reforms. The Renaissance and the Age of Enlightenment had a transformative impact on society, sparking new ways of thinking, promoting scientific discoveries, and laying the groundwork for democratic principles. They encouraged critical thought, artistic expression, and the pursuit of knowledge, shaping the modern world. The Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution, starting in the late 18th century, brought about a monumental shift from agrarian to industrialized societies. It was marked by innovations in manufacturing, transportation, and agriculture, leading to significant societal changes. The invention of steam power and the construction of railways revolutionized transportation, allowing for the efficient movement of goods, people, and ideas on an unprecedented scale. It laid the foundation for economic growth and globalization. The Industrial Revolution had profound social and economic consequences. It led to urbanization, with people migrating from rural areas to cities in search of employment. It also gave rise to the middle class, transformed labor practices, and sparked debates about workers' rights and social inequalities. The French Revolution. In 1789, Parisians stormed the Bastille, a symbol of royal authority, igniting the French Revolution. This act of defiance marked the beginning of a radical shift in power and the fight for liberty, equality, and fraternity. The French Revolution entered a tumultuous phase with the Reign of Terror, led by Maximilien Robespierre. This period was characterized by political upheaval, mass executions, and the rise of radical factions seeking to safeguard the revolution at any cost. The French Revolution's legacy is profound and far-reaching. It inspired the spread of democratic ideals, the recognition of human rights, and the downfall of absolute monarchy. Its principles continue to shape political ideologies and revolutions across the globe. The Moon Landing. On July 16, 1969, NASA's Apollo 11 mission launched from Kennedy Space Center, carrying astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins on a historic journey to the Moon. The world watched in awe and anticipation. On July 20, 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the lunar surface, delivering his famous line, That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. It was a moment of triumph and a testament to human ingenuity and exploration. The moon landing's legacy extends beyond its scientific achievement. It inspired a generation, fueling advancements in space exploration, technology, and fostering international collaboration. It serves as a reminder of the boundless possibilities of human endeavor. The fall of the Berlin Wall. Berlin stood as a divided city during the Cold War, with the Berlin Wall acting as a physical and ideological barrier separating East and West Berlin, symbolizing the larger divide between the Eastern Bloc and the Western world. On November 9, 1989, after months of civil unrest, the Berlin Wall came down. Thousands of jubilant Berliners gathered to dismantle the barrier, marking the end of an era and paving the way for the reunification of Germany. The fall of the Berlin Wall signaled the end of the Cold War, the triumph of democracy, and the reshaping of Europe. It was a momentous event that represented the power of human will, unity, and the longing for freedom. World War II and the Holocaust. World War II, spanning from 1939 to 1945, was the deadliest conflict in human history. It involved major global powers and led to immense devastation, changing the geopolitical landscape and reshaping world politics. The Holocaust, the systematic genocide of 6 million Jewish by Nazi Germany, stands as one of the darkest chapters in history. It exemplifies the horrors of racism, intolerance, and the consequences of unchecked state power. World War II and the Holocaust served as stark reminders of the consequences of hatred, bigotry, and unchecked aggression. They led to the establishment of international institutions, such as the United Nations, with the goal of preventing future atrocities and promoting peace and cooperation. The Civil Rights Movement. The Civil Rights Movement, predominantly in the United States during the mid-20th century, aimed to end racial segregation and discrimination against African Americans. It was marked by nonviolent protests, led by influential figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks. The movement achieved significant milestones, including the Brown v. Board of Education Supreme Court ruling, which declared racial segregation in schools unconstitutional, and the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, prohibiting discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. The civil rights movement sparked a nationwide dialogue on racial equality, leading to legislative reforms, improved civil rights protections, and increased social awareness. It remains a symbol of resilience, determination, and the ongoing struggle for equal rights and social justice. The invention of the Internet. The invention of the Internet, with its origins in the late 1960s, revolutionized communication and information sharing. It transformed the world into a connected global village, enabling the exchange of data, ideas, and instant communication across vast distances. The development of key technologies, such as packet switching and hypertext, paved the way for the creation of the World Wide Web. This innovation, introduced by Sir Tim Berners-Lee in 1989, allowed for the easy navigation and sharing of information through hyperlinks. The Internet has had an unprecedented impact on society, reshaping how we work, communicate, access information, and conduct business. It has facilitated the rise of e-commerce, social media, and digital platforms, transforming various industries and opening up new opportunities for innovation and connectivity.